institutions in Australia. University of Tasmania is a really high quality institution in one of the most beautiful locations in Australia, and very safe. I just heard from Donna that it's been almost 1 year without a single case of COVID-19 in Tasmania. So very impressive record, very safe at this time, and a very beautiful place in Australia too. Of course, Tasmania is an island which is off the mainland of Australia. And University of Tasmania is the 4th oldest university, I believe, in Australia, has a lot of history, has campuses in Hobart, Launceston and Burnie, and they have a campus as well in Sydney, which is which offers nursing as well. So Tasmania as well is a really affordable place to live, stunning environment, and a really welcoming and vibrant community. So it does really give a unique experience for international students, I think, and one that they'll carry for the rest of their lives. So today we are really lucky to have Donna Leach, who is representative of the University of Tasmania, and she'll be giving a nice presentation today on everything about University of Tasmania, the reasons to study, entry requirements, GTE, and a few things more on top of that, graduate outcomes and so on. So I'd like to welcome everyone to Donna Leach. How are you doing, Donna, today?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here today. I am very well, thank you. It's a great opportunity to meet one of my favorite agents, actually, agency. And thank you so much for organizing this, Bo.
No problem.
I look forward to talking about how beautiful Tasmania is and how unique the University of Tasmania is. Yeah, so let me know when it's ready, Bo.
Yes. Yeah. I'll let everyone know again that this webinar is the same format as we normally do. So Donna will give the presentation, and if you have any questions, be sure to use the chat box at any time, and we'll get to the questions at the end. And also we'll be doing a quiz as well. So everyone pay attention to what Donna is saying, and there will be a quiz towards the end. We'll use Kahoot. So I think everyone is familiar with Kahoot by this stage. So I want everyone listening and paying attention to that. And there's opportunity for you to get some prize as well. So Donna, I will now pass it on to you, and we'll get started with this training.
Lovely, thank you, Bo.
Thank you.
Welcome, yeah, Paulina. So this is the first, I believe, yes, education webinar that we're doing with your team. And like I said, these slides are a little bit more, but I'm more than happy to share this to you at the end of the session. So don't, no need to write down any notes, because I'm sending these slides to Bo so that he can disseminate this to the rest. So, okay, what we'll be covering today is like I mentioned, why are we unique? So why Tasmania is unique and why the University of Tasmania is unique. And I'll be talking about course information, scholarships, student support, and yeah, there will be question and answer and then quiz in the end, like Bo has mentioned. So without much ado, let's start with the presentation. So our University of Tasmania, to give you a little bit of a background, is that we offer more than 100 undergraduate degrees and about 150 postgraduate programs in a wide range of discipline. And our campuses, like Bo has mentioned, we have a campus in Hobart, Launceston and Burnie, and we also have campuses in Sydney and Rozelle and Darlinghurst for our nursing and paramedicine, and at the same time as our AMC courses. So we are ranked in the top 2% university globally and in the top 350 universities in the world. I don't know if you know how many universities in the world, but there's about 15,000 of them. And so we are in the top 350. So we are one of the best universities in the world that there is. And our place, our Tasmania, is one of the most affordable place to live. And not only that, we are blessed with so many stunning environments, and at the same time, a very, very welcoming community. So I have arrived in Tasmania about 15 years ago, originally from the Philippines, and I have fallen in love with this place. So I don't think I can live anywhere but Tasmania, because just the place, 360 degrees everywhere you live. I have lived in Hobart for the duration of that place, that time that I've been here, and just the place is just so stunning. Some of your agents have been here already, and they can relate to what I am saying. So it's a paradise place. So our students who are moving to Tasmania, they just love the place. So just to give you a little bit of a view, this is our Sandy Bay campus. So this is in Hobart. So this is one of our facilities here. This is our TSB building. And at the back of that building, you can see the mountain. So that's the Mount Wellington. And in my background, as you can see, that's the top of Mount Wellington. So overlooking the view of Hobart. So you just see how beautiful the place is. So of course, our university students, the whole island is their campus. So how great is that? So, and again, this is the view from the Mount Wellington overlooking the Hobart area. So just to give you a little bit of an idea as to where we are compared to the mainland. So we are on an island. So it's about 1 hour travel from Melbourne to Hobart, and about one and a half hours from Sydney, and about 2.5 hours from Brisbane to Hobart. So located in the southeast coast of the mainland, the state of Tasmania is twice the size of Taiwan, and approximately, so like I said, with the flights, you can also travel via Spirit of Tasmania overnight. So that's from Melbourne to Devonport. So that's an option as well. So what our students do sometimes when they move from the mainland to Tasmania, they can bring their car with them using the Spirit of Tasmania. So just to give you a little bit of background about Tasmania, we have a population of 530,000. So it's a small population. That's why the government, the Tasmanian government, has this initiative of their population strategy to increase that number. So we wanted to have our population increase to about 600,000 in 2030. So, and that's the reason why we would like to encourage our international students to come and study here and be part of that population strategy. So latitude, when it comes to where we are, it's equivalent to Beijing and southern Italy or Spain. And the area is as big as Ireland and twice as big as Taiwan. So just a little bit of an interesting fact. 40% of our national parks and World Heritage Wilderness area. In fact, just on my side in here, it's considered wilderness. So it's so close to nature. You can go and have a walk on your lunch break and be close to nature if you want to relax and be close to nature. Walking distance only in here, if you want to go and walk by the beach, you can have that as well. So in Tasmania, we have a very diverse and mixed economy. Mining, mineral processing, marine, with marine focus, aquaculture as well. So, and agriculture is our probably one of the top economy that we have. So it's a fast growing destination tourism as well. We are voted number 4 in the Lonely Planet's top 10 destination for 2015 and 4th travel and leisure in 2015. So just a little bit of a background, the University of Tasmania is the only university in the state. So the unique thing about that is being the only university in Tasmania, we have developed a strong partnership with the Tasmanian government, with the industries as well. So I can talk to you about that later on when it comes to partnership and work placement and internship for our students. Okay, so our next slide. Again, what makes us very unique compared to other countries? Our air quality, it's so pure, it produces the only bottled rainwater in the world that is approved by the World Health Organization. So how great is that? So in the Northwest Tasmania, it is rated as the cleanest air in the world every year. I have been to this place many, many times, and I can really vouch that the water is just, wonderful. So just to give you a little bit of background about Hobart. So Hobart is the capital city of Tasmania, and this is where the main campus of the University of Tasmania. So it's located at the entrance of the Derwent River, and it has a lot of preserved bushland and close to the city. Oh, sorry, don't know what happened there. I just missed the Launceston part. So Launceston as well is one of our vibrant hub for food and wine and culture, and a touch of wilderness with a few minute walks from a lot of beautiful places to visit, and lots of wineries as well, lots of vineyards to go and visit, and lots of strawberry farms and orchards in the Northeast. We have a lot in this place, we have a lot of students who are involved in the fruit picking during the fruit picking season. And we support these students as well when it comes to finding jobs, which I can talk to you more about it later on. Okay, so when it comes to our courses, we provide a wide range of degree options. So from fine arts to public policy, education, medicine, and in health, economics, physics, chemistry, architecture, but most importantly, this is our expertise in the marine and aquaculture fields. So our ranking, if you talk about that, it shines through from our researchers and our facilities, and at the same time, our academics. Like I mentioned a while back, we're top 300 in the world, and we're top 50 in the Asia Pacific region. We're also quite very proud to say that 48 out of 51 of our disciplines are at or above world standard. So that means that when you send your students at the University of Tasmania, they are getting quality education. So if we dive deeper into the rankings by subject, we're #1 in the world in the Southern Ocean research, #4 in marine and freshwater biology. We're #7 in the world in fisheries, #7 in oceanography, #44 in agricultural science, and we are the center of excellence for maritime in Australia. Just to show you a little bit of our world-class facilities. So this bigger picture that you can see in here on the top left-hand side, this is our Menzies research. So this is our medical precinct where our nursing students and medicine students go. At the top right-hand side, this is our state-of-the-art maritime simulation center. this is one of the most advanced facility that you can have in the world at this stage. So this facility offers our students, our maritime students, to experience and be trained. It's like a real-time simulation. It's just like you are driving a vessel, a real-life vessel, but without the cost of using a real vessel. So I have been into this. I don't know if some of the agents had visited during the film meal. When you come to Tassie, this is one of the must-see places that you would like to experience. So if you wanted to come here, let me know. I'll take you around into that space. So some other state-of-the-art facilities that we have is the Institute of Marine and Antarctic Division that is based in Salamanca, and the one in Launceston as well in Newnham campus, and at the same time, the one in Sandy Bay campus. Let me tell you about our employability, which I believe this would be of interest for your students. We're quite proud to say that our undergraduates, when they finish their course here, they will get 90.3% of our university graduates doing their bachelor's degree get a full-time job, and their median salary is $68,000. And if we compare that to the national average, it's 87.2%. And they are gaining $10,000 more than the national average. And if we talk about the postgraduate, 90.1% of our master's degree or PhD degree holders get a full-time job compared to the national average of 84.7%. And the median salary is $80,000 per year. So this is a research that was conducted in 2019 with graduate outcome survey. So we're quite proud to say that we are producing quality graduates, that we are confident that our students will get a job after their graduation. In fact, I have one feedback from one of my students who just graduated a couple of years ago. She said that employers prefer University of Tasmania graduates. It is because they know that they are confident that this UTAS graduate is job ready. So I can talk to you about the leadership skills that we are developing to our students, and at the same time, some employability skills that we are shaping our students while they are studying at the University of Tasmania. So that will be included in our presentation later on. So, and that's, so working in Tasmania, we promote and we support our international students to find jobs while studying in Tasmania. So we designed the iPrep program. So iPrep program is internship preparation program for our international students. So this gives them the opportunity to attend to workshops and seminars on how to develop their employability skills from writing their resume or application letter. And at the same time, if they have an upcoming interview, we can help our students to do mock-up interviews to prepare them and become confident in their job interview. So we also have the Vice Chancellor's Leadership Program, VCLP we call. So it's another way of supporting our students to become successful in finding jobs. So from volunteering in the university and outside the university. So we encourage them to do that. And by way of volunteering, they build their connection to potential employers. And they can build their networks and at the same time shaping their leadership skills and become successful. We had the Career Connect. So our Career Connect is a software and at the same time a hub for our students who are interested in finding jobs. So the uniqueness of being the only university in Tasmania, like I mentioned a while back, we have a strong partnership with the government and private industries. What they do with potential employers, they contact us directly. They wanted to headhunt the best of the best, or the creme a la creme of our graduates. So what they do, they contact us through the Career Connect, and we say, find us this best potential employee. And what we could do, we can refer to the academics, and they will refer ideal students to become their prospective employees. So again, this is one of the many ways that we help our students in working in Tasmania. We also employ students on different roles at the University of Tasmania, just like being involved in organizing orientation events, social activities for the whole duration of their course. That was my previous job before I came into the international recruitment space. I have worked in the student services for about 7 years, and in that time, my job was to support our international students from the point of arrival until their graduation. And we have about almost 10,000 international students. We understand that it can be daunting to come into the new space, into a new environment, or in an island like Tasmania. But my job was to help them settle into the community and thrive as well into the Tasmanian community. So to assist all these 10,000 students, I needed support. So what I have done, we have employed a number of students, in particular international students, because they can relate to the needs of new and arriving international students, and they get paid. In fact, they get paid $35 per hour actually. So they can be employed as staff in the University of Tasmania while working. Not only that, we also have the peer assisted study session program, of which it's an academic support for our students who are needing extra support in becoming successful in passing their units. So we also employ students into this field, and so those high achieving students will have the opportunity to be employed while studying at the University of Tasmania. We also offer student ambassadors program, and this is a paid job as well, and some a volunteering opportunity as well is involved in this. So if we could discuss about the scholarships, which we have some generous, what happened here? I don't know why that's in there. Sorry guys. We can talk about the scholarship later on. So if we could discuss about some of our units that are very popular and upcoming as well, that are available for semester 2. We have the Bachelor of Business and Accelerated. So instead of studying 3 years, it can be delivered within 2 years in our Launceston campus. So very ideal to those students who are in a hurry to complete their course and be in the workplace as soon as possible. So we are now available, actually offering in May, and IELTS for the entry requirements for this is 6, no band less than 5.5. So including to that, in the Bachelor of Business is corporate internship program. So that is included in students who would like to undertake formal placement within organization. And having said that, as I mentioned, we have about 200 industry partners who are willing to accommodate our students to have a work placement. So these are from local and state government and not-for-profit organizations. The Job Ready program that we have, we just recently launched this in semester 1, and this is for the Master Professional Accounting Program degrees, and it's available for semester 2 as well. So what they do, they get that academic support, and at the same time, they will get that mentoring, and they do get bursary as well if they are eligible into the program. So going back to our generous scholarship programs, the one that's really popular is the Tasmanian International Scholarship. So we call it TIS, and it's a 25% discount of the tuition fee. And this is academic merit based. It's automatically assessed. So once you submit your application, our admissions office will assess straight away, and it will be included in the letter of offer. So this scholarship is for the duration of the degree. We also have the 10% discount for family bursary, and also the foundation studies program. So if your student has studied foundation program, then they will go to study undergraduate. They will get 10% discount on their tuition fee for the whole duration of their degree. And then from undergraduate as well, so if they completed their bachelor's degree, and then they would like to enroll for a master's degree, that is another 10% scholarship. Our Dean of TISB, Tasmania School of Business and Economics Merit Scholarship. So it's eligible for offshore and onshore full-time undergraduate honors and postgraduate courses, and that exclude MPA and MPAS. So eligibility would be they need to be a high achiever. So they need to have a credit of 5 out of 7 at the end of each study period. So what will they get? They will get 50% of their registered tuition fee for the whole duration of your degree. And this is automatically assessed upon submission of their application. We also have the, just to let you know as well, that our classes for business and economics has now been moved into the city, and at the same time in Launceston CBD. So we wanted to have our students to be closer into the industry and the business community. So a lot of students are providing feedback actually that they love it, because some of them or most of them are working into the city. So it's not going to be a hassle for them to travel from Hobart to Sandy Bay, and they just go and attend their classes in the city. So that's really, really convenient for them. So we are actually using the KPMG and Vodafone buildings for our business and economics classes. So some other courses that are really popular is the Master of Laboratory Medicine. This is one of our most sought after course. And it's actually a quota course. And actually we are almost filling up the numbers for our semester 2 intake for this course. It's one of only 3 universities with a postgraduate course accredited by the Australian Institute of Medical Scientists. And we're quite proud to say that we have a 100% employment success rate for this course. I know a couple of our recently graduates for the Master of Laboratory Medicine. They are actually working in the COVID laboratory in the Royal Hobart Hospital. So yeah, so they're now involved in that space. So I'm quite proud of them. When it comes to the entry requirements for this course, For the academic entry, they need to have a degree in biochemistry or medical science or health science or related discipline. And they also need to meet the English language requirement, which is IELTS of 6.5 and no one less than 6.5. We also accept TOEFL, PTE, and unfortunately, we do not package this offer now with English. So it's just almost the same as our nursing degree. And talking about our nursing degree, so we offer the fast track one and the standard course, which is the 3 years. The 3 years one is only available in Launceston. We do not offer the 3-year course in Launceston, in Hobart and in Sydney. But for our accelerated program, so that's for 2 years, it's available in Hobart and in Rozelle. Please note that the fast track nursing, the number for this one is very, very limited. So when you send your applications for your students for the Bachelor of Nursing, I highly recommend that you send both applications for them to be considered, because it's highly likely that they will get the 3 years course. Very competitive to go into the fast track nursing. It's a higher academic requirements for that. So just to let you know as well, the minimum academic requirements is advanced diploma. So if a student graduated with certificate in aging or disability, they do not meet the requirements for that. So they either need to have done another bachelor's degree or even master's degree for them to meet the entry requirements. So for IELTS, according to the nursing board, so we're just following what the nursing board requirement is. So IELTS needs to be 7, no band less than 7. PTE is 65 in all of the bands, and we accept OET and TOEFL as well. So it must be within 2 years. We don't provide pathway, English pathway for this course anymore, and no prior studies in English as well. However, we accept combined test course within the next 6 months duration. Bachelor of Medicine. Again, 100% of our graduates find internship after graduation. And our academic entry for this is they need to have a 95% of their GPA. It's very competitive to get into this course, and they need to have met the entry requirements as well for chemistry or mathematics, and they will need to take the ISAT test, of which 50% percentile within 2 years. Entry requirements is almost similar to our nursing English language requirements. However, we provide English pathway for this course. So just to give you an information about our quota courses, or medicine, paramedic practice, nursing, laboratory medicine, exercise, and sports science. If I can tell you about our Master of Teaching practice briefly, Master of Teaching briefly, it's accredited through the Tasmanian Teachers Registration Board and is recognized in all Australian states and territories. Academic entry requirements is that for students who would like to specialize in the primary, they need to have 8 units in one of the primary proficiency areas and non-teaching degree. And for the secondary, they need to have a major of 8 units in one of the secondary and minor of 4 in units in another area. IELTS is higher compared to nursing. We require 7.5. Writing 7, reading 7, listening and speaking will have to be 8. The great thing about this, if they do not meet the language requirement, we can package the offer so they can study English first before they go into their main course. Master of Social Work. This is one of our popular courses as well that we are offering. So graduates are job ready and eligible for registration with the Australian Association of Social Workers. So it's available in Hobart or in Launceston, and it's only for semester 1 intake. And it's only available on face-to-face, like our nursing course. So for academic entry requirements, they need to have an undergraduate degree, and they need to have that subject prerequisites. And just to let you know as well, that 74.4 recent graduates have found full-time employment. So we are 3% higher than the national average. Just to give you a little bit of an insight about our planning, architecture and design programs, as you can see on the data in here, there's a projected job growth to 2024, which is why we are highly promoting these courses for your students. So how we help our planning, architecture and design students to succeed, we have developed a work integrated learning opportunities and partnered with some of the famous events and festivals in Tasmania, just like the Monofoma, Dark Mofo, 10 Days on the Island, and lots of festivals. And with the Tasmanian Symphony Orchestra and many more, we get our students to help out and be involved and gain experience and network with the industries when it comes to these events. So to participate in those exhibits. And at the same time, with the engagement with acclaimed creative artists,
It seems like we have lost Donna there. I'll see where she's gone off to. I think maybe she just had a quick internet collapse, and I think she'll come back up very quickly. So in the meantime, maybe if anyone had some questions regarding scholarship or any of the programs, you can think of the questions right now and put them in the chat box. I see there's a few questions already, but I do recommend that you guys use this time now to ask Donna. She's been with UTAS for over 10 years, so very, very experienced. Okay, let's just see where Donna is. I'll message her right now.
I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I
saw that. That's okay. No problem. You're back.
Sorry.
That's okay. No problem.
My apologies.
That's fine. It happens. No problem.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to go back to the screen. In here. Can you see that?
Yes. We're back.
We're almost there. So I understand we've got about 10 minutes.
20, that's right.
20 minutes. Okay. All right. We just have to go through to where we were. And we're almost there. Right there. Okay. So with our agriculture, which it's one of our niche course, it's interesting to say that the job market in Australia for every graduate, there is 4 to 5 jobs that they could apply for or they could have. So that means that we are in short of our agriculturists. So I highly recommend that, get your students to apply for this course, because there is a high opportunity for employment in Australia. So with our courses in here, for our agriculture courses, we offer a lot of diverse courses when it comes to agriculture, from undergraduate to postgraduate. We have our own dairy farm, we have our own laboratory, we have our own vegetable research facility, and lots of research facilities that are located in Tasmania that our students can get their hands on and at the same time have that real life experience. So this is one of our top courses that we are actually getting our students to get involved. So why study in Tasmania? So one thing is that for students from overseas, improving their English can be a work in progress. So in Tasmania, according to the 2016 statistics, 72% of in Tasmanian population speak English. So everywhere you go in here, whenever you go to shops or to city, you can always speak English. So that's a great way of improving your English. Our cost of living is more affordable compared to other cities. And this is one important thing to note. If your student graduate at the University of Tasmania, they do get special consideration from the Tasmanian government when applying for state sponsorship. So I know that some of the Asians that are in today are from the high-risk countries when it comes to GTE. So it's important that we discuss about that and show you what we are looking for our offshore students, and at the same time our onshore students, and how we process the GTE. So I don't know if you're aware that the GTE is very important. It's a requirement for assessment, especially for those students that are from South Asian countries. So how do we do this? How are international admissions do this? So we have 4 steps. So the first step that we do is that our admissions will do the initial GTE check and ensuring that it matches the visa agency requirements upon assessment. If they don't meet that, they get rejected straight away on the first instance. And if they pass that, then we go to the next level, which is the GTE condition will be added into the offer letter. And then the third process will be the GTE interview, and that will be conducted by our admissions office. So in this process, this is going to be very crucial, because this is the stage where a student will be signing the document, making payment as well. So the agent needs to be confident that the student is genuine. Because once you accepted this, and then there will be the condition for refund. So there's going to be a lot of rigmarole process when it comes to refund if they get visa refused. And the last stage is the final GTE review. So if interview and checklist don't match or any flags, they will get rejected. And like I said, refund policy will be shared. So what we're looking for our offshore GTE process, as you can see in the table in here. So our initial assessment is that we look at their visa refusal. If they get visa refusal straight away, they will be refused for an admission at the University of Tasmania. And we look at their intention to remain in Australia. So we'll look at their SOP for this. And then the sanction list, and if it's a student is from a high-risk region or province, and we'll look at the course progression as well. So we need to have a look on the history of what they have done so far, what when it comes to their education and when it comes to their career. So we will match the career progression and at the same time their course progression. We need to look at their status, marital status, if they are single or if they are married, and if they're bringing their families with them or they're bringing their partners with them in Australia. We're also interested in looking at their study gap. So for example, they graduated 10 years ago and then suddenly they decided to come and study with us. We need to look at what they have done for those past 10 years, which is why we require resume as a proof. And we are also looking at the type of course that the student is applying for, if it's a migration course, or if the student doesn't meet the English language requirement. So if they need a package course. So things like this, like I said, if this student do not meet these requirements, immediately they will get fail in the GTE check. For our onshore GTE check, it's a little bit lighter compared to offshore. So we need to look at the duration of their stay in Australia already. If they have been here for more than 6 years, that will be a red flag for us. And we need to have a look on their course progression as well. And this thing, we always get this situation. We have poor visa history. We have students applied with different types of visas. That's going to be a red flag for us. And we look at the study history as well. So we need to see that this is a quality student. We need to know, we need to see their transcript if they have passed their units more than 50%. And yeah, so we welcome them to apply at the University of Tasmania. So we're looking at quality students. So this is how we complete the GTE. So we needed the statement of purpose, and we wanted students to complete their student checklist as well, and then the GTE interview. And so what we're looking at, what we're expecting from you guys. For GTE, upon submission of application, you need and you must declare if there is a visa refusal of your students. And you need to identify and declare fraudulent documents or fake documents. Just recently, from my experience, we have had some few students who have been refused of their visa because of submitting fraudulent documents or fake documents. So that's a big no-no with the University of Tasmania. So if they've changed circumstances, for example, they got married and they wanted to bring their spouse with them or family with them, that's one thing that you need to declare as well. And like I said, study gaps, and if they have applied previously and been rejected, we need to see a copy of those visa rejection as well. Okay, upcoming opportunities at the University of Tasmania webinars. So next week, I highly recommend that you attend to this webinar for our undergraduate and postgraduate pharmacy. It's one of our most popular courses. Our pharmacists get 100% of employment after graduation. We also provide the psychology webinar on the 4th of May, and then architecture on the 18th of May. And that's it. I hope that within like 40 minutes of presentation, you're able to learn something about the University of Tasmania. Thank you so much for listening. Do we have any questions, Boy? We'll welcome that now.
Yes, So we have a question here from Yandy Chung, who asks about the Destination Australia Scholarship in 2022. So she asks, for University of Tasmania, what do students have to do to apply for this?
Yes, so at this stage for Destination Australia 2022, it's not open yet. So keep our eye on our website. For the 2021 DAS, it has already closed. So what they need to do, there is a link that they can apply when it's open, and they need to answer 12 questions. There's questions like very practical questions, like what will you be doing when you graduate in your course? And they are interested in finding out about what the student has done. They wanted to know, so the quality of the student. It doesn't have to be a high achiever. They just need to know the capability of the student. So yes, it's not open yet, but we will advise you when that opportunity arises.
Great. Miss Yum asks about, do you have a list of the quota courses? So there's courses at UTAS that have a quota. I'm wondering if you have a list of those.
Yes, I did mention in the presentation. So we have the medicine, Bachelor of Nursing, Bachelor of Exercise Science, and Master of Laboratory Medicine. This is our quota course.
They're the only ones, right? Not anymore. Okay.
No.
Sure. Great. Fantastic. Vita asks, does the industrial placement or is the industrial placement managed by the uni?
Absolutely. So we have the Career Connect team, who is solely, that team is dedicated in organizing our internship. So for any student who would like to experience the internship program, they will have to go there and approach them. So it's from 40 to 80 hours of internship, and have the option to do out of our 200 industry placements, they can have a chance to experience one of those. And that's a great thing as well, because it opens door to employment. I have one student who has done work placement in the Ombudsman, Australian Fair Work Ombudsman, and working there for only 40 hours. And they saw his potential, and he got offered the job after the internship as a student representative. So how great is that? So it opens the door for potential employment. Yeah,
fantastic. And Vita also asks, what is the standard of, or what GPA do they have to maintain in order to keep the scholarship?
As long as they pass all their units.
Got it.
Yeah. So it's very easy. I've never seen any student who has been revoked of their scholarship.
Okay, good to know.
As long as they pass all of their units, no problem at all.
Is New Zealand University Foundation programs, are they accepted as, can that certificate be used to enter UTAS for undergraduate studies such as Bachelor of Nursing?
As far as I know, yes, but it is a case-by-case basis. So we wanted to see that application in the transcript to be able to confirm if they meet the entry requirements. Because it's a certain grade that they need.
Yeah, understood. And could you share quickly about the refund policy of UTAS if a student has paid, but student visa is refused? What is the refund policy?
Yeah, so once they've been refused, student will receive an email from our fees team about the refund policy. And in the policy, they will send a form for the student to complete. And then it will go to the fees team, and then they will review. And with that, if this is the tricky part. So they will need to review if they are successful or unsuccessful. So in my experience, there are a number of students who have been unsuccessful in their refund application because of submitting fake documents. Things like that. That's one good example. So they won't be able to get their refund, their money back if they have committed a crime like that. But a number of our students get a full refund as well. And that's if they get a full refund, it will take about 3 weeks before the money will go into their bank, nominated bank, with minus the $20 administration fee.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I think because of time, I think we should start the quiz. Yes, we'll so I'll get everyone to prepare their phones.
Yeah.
And Donna will show the code to enter the Kahoot game.
Okay, I'm going to escape from here. I'm going to close this sharing and then I'll share another.
Yes, that's right.
All
exactly.
Right. Thanks, bye.
No problem. So yeah, we'll give everyone a minute or so to enter the quiz. And if you do have any more questions, please do put it in the box. We'll keep the questions open until the end of the quiz.
Thank you. Just let me know when you're ready.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay,
you can share your screen. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, it's here. Okay, so this is the game pin.
Great. So everyone who's interested to play the quiz, open up, just type into Google Kahoot, go onto the Kahoot website, and then it will ask you to enter the game pin. So the game pin is 2320942. So Yandy, yeah, I'm not sure if you have used Kahoot before, but yeah, just need to go onto the Kahoot website. It's very, very easy. So I'll give everyone a minute or so. So quickly join. Yeah, I see everyone joining now. That's good. Thanks. That's good, Yandy. I see you join.
Excellent.
Okay, we got 10 players. That's good. No one dropped out. Use your name. Type in your name as well so I can identify who you are. If you put in the name Kahoot, I can't identify who you are. So if you win, I don't know. I can't send you any gift. So make sure you put your name in.
Yeah, so you will receive a gift pouch from the University of Tasmania.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to say 30 more seconds and then we'll start the quiz.
Awesome.
Great. All right.
Let me know when you're ready, Bar.
Yes, I think 10 more seconds and we'll get started.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is a true or false. Oh, hang on, what happened there?
University.
Yep, that's it. University of Tasmania is the oldest university in Australia. Is it the second, the third, the fourth, or the fifth? You get 10 seconds. Are you taking the test too, Bo?
No. Okay,
right.
good.
Well done, 7. Got it.
Okay, good.
Okay, true or false? So UTAS is the only university in Tasmania.
Okay, already 17 answers.
Oh, excellent. Well
Good.
done.
Good.
All right. Oh.
Okay, next again.
Oh, sorry.
That's
What
okay.
happened there?
Yeah, I think you
Okay,
click
keep
next.
going.
Yeah, just keep
Click
going.
next.
That's fine. Just click next. Yeah, just make sure you don't click next.
Yeah, sorry, I'll get my hands off. So UTAS Australian Maritime College is the Centre for Excellence for Maritime in Australia. So is it true or false? 16 answers.
Yeah.
One more. Excellent. Well
Got it.
done.
Everyone got it right.
Yeah, I'm proud of you guys. All right, so next one. What is the capital city of Tasmania? So is it Launceston? Is it Devonport? Is it Hobart? Or is it Sandy Bay? 15.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay, next one. True or false? Tasmania's northwest has the cleanest air in the world.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, 18 answers then.
Yeah. Well done. Okay, another true or false? Our Bachelor of Business Accelerator is offered in May. Well, it's a different photo, isn't it? 15. 17 answers. Okay. Excellent. Well done.
Oh, Vita is on top.
Oh, awesome. So all of the courses are being offered at UTAS except
Bachelor of Dentistry, Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Bachelor of Nursing, Master of
Awesome.
IT and Systems.
Thanks,
Which
but I
one?
forgot.
Which one is
to
it?
say that. Nice.
Bachelor of Dentistry, yes.
Dentistry, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Still on top.
Good.
Our Bachelor of Nursing requires English language. So IELTS overall score of 6.5, IELTS overall score of 7, or IELTS overall score of 7, no band less than 7. Or PTE overall score of 60, no band less than 50. Oh, answers. You got the answer already. Ooh. Amazing. All right. So we have another true or false. UTAS Master of Social Work is offered online for semester 1 2021. Is it true or false? Answers.
All the
17.
answers are in.
Excellent. Wow, very consistent, Kanisha. Next one, true or false? Tasmania is not considered a regional state.
False.
Okay.
Good.
Awesome.
Okay, Vita still on top.
Yes, true. Our pharmacy graduate job rate is 100%. True or false? We got 14 answers already, 16. One more.
Yeah.
I think that's it. 13.
Yeah.
Well done. 13 got the answer. And Kanisha, well done. She's very consistent. 13. The flight from Hull to Melbourne is only how many hours? 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours, or 3 hours? That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
There's only 5.
Oh, that's some. Oh, Yandy made some movements. Stick in it. Stay in the quiz, guys.
Yeah. So
You never know.
Debate campus is located in. Is that in Hobart or in Sydney, Launceston, or Burnie? $15 answers. We're happy with that. 16.
Yeah, happy with that.
Okay.
Good. Oh,
Only
2 got it. Wow.
Wow.
We could see some movement. Oh, we don't. Okay. Good. Last question.
Last question. Tasmania is considered the Apple Isle of
Apple Isle.
Australia. Is it
Yes.
true or false?
Good. True.
Wow.
Yes.
99%. Well done.
Yeah.
All right. So who won?
I think Vita won. Mary.
Good.
It's
Third prize, Mary.
Yum
And
is
second, Dong. And the winner is
yes.
Kanisha.
Vita Kanisha.
Excellent.
Great.
So, Bo, it would be great to send me Kanisha's details so we can send something for.
Yes. Yes. Vita, if you could put
Vita.
your, you could send me your details or send your details to the RMM and then we will send you. So only one gift, right? Only one gift for the winner. Okay.
One lucky winner only.
One lucky winner. Okay, well done. Yeah, so Vita, message me or Niranjan or your Yes Education member to claim your prize. Okay, that's it. So thank you for organizing that, Donna. That was fantastic. Very entertaining presentation and quiz. Very clear and great to see a lot of good questions there as well. And yeah, we've gone a little bit over time, so I will end it here.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. Is there anything else? Yep, that's great. Okay, thank you everyone for joining, and we will have another webinar later this afternoon as well with the University of Aberystwyth in Wales. So if you're interested in the UK market, you can join me later in the day as well. But thank you, University of Tasmania, and let's support University of Tasmania during this time. And I'll see you all later.
Thank you. Can I just say thank you all so much for all your support as well for the university and for the job that you have done for 2021. Well done, guys.
No problem. No problem.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you very much, Donna. Have a good evening.
You too. Bye.
Okay. See you. Bye-bye.